Hi everyone, thanks a lot for joining us. It's February 26, 2010, and this is This Week in Heating Oil. This week we thought we'd talk about some new predictions for the price of crude oil and where it's headed for the rest of this year that came to light this week. Mike, why don't you start us off and tell us what Goldman Sachs had to say about oil prices?
Goldman Sachs thinks that oil prices are going to rise significantly throughout the year. They foresee a global economic recovery in 2010 that's going to drive up oil demand. That oil demand is going to be led by China and its manufacturing sector. China manufactures a lot of consumer goods for people around the world, and as they manufacture all that, that requires a lot of oil. Goldman Sachs thinks that oil demand is going to help push the price of crude oil past $80, $90, and even test $100 per barrel.
Interesting, and that's well in line with what Goldman has been saying for the last few months, basically predicting a substantial recovery in the global economy this year that will drive up oil prices close to $100 a barrel. Now, on the other side of the equation, we have the Center for Global Energy Studies, who believes that oil prices will actually be falling for the rest of the year and end up closer to the $70 per barrel mark. And basically what they're saying on the China question is that because China is so dependent on the manufacturing of consumer goods, what's going to happen is countries that consume those goods, countries like the United States that buy the sneakers, the TVs that the Chinese manufacturers make, those economies will have to recover first in order to allow consumers to begin spending a little bit more on those goods and boost demand for those goods and lead to China manufacturing more of it. So, to sum up, on the one hand, we have Goldman Sachs saying a global economic recovery led by China will push oil prices to $100 a barrel this year. On the other, we have the Center for Global Energy Studies saying that sluggish recovery in consumer nations like the United States will keep China's recovery slow and keep oil prices down closer to the $75 per barrel mark this year. And that'll do it for today. Thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll see you next Friday.